What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. This is kind of like a little bit of like a continuation to my last video where I predicted All-Star Weekend 2021. I predicted the three-point contest, the dunk contest, and I even predicted who I thought was going to be an All-Star. In case you didn't, today we're going to be trying to predict what the teams are. Now, in case you didn't see my last video, here is a clip from it to refresh your memory on who I think is going to be an All-Star and who I think the captains are going to be. First, let me go over the captains. I think that the captains will be the same ones from last year, LeBron James and Giannis Antetokounmpo. I think they will be the All-Star captains, but the players I think that will be competing in the All-Star game include Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Stephen Curry, Luka Doncic, Joel Embiid, Trae Young, Bradley Beal, Damian Lillard, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Ben Simmons, Chris Middleton, Devin Booker, Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Jason Tatum, Nikola Jokic, Donovan Mitchell, and Kemba Walker. So yeah, that was the clip from last video, and also if you guys want to see the entire last video, because that was just the All-Star participants. If you want to see the three-point contest, dunk contest, and even more information about the All-Star game, I'm going to leave a little eye bubble. You'll see it on the top right of your screen right now. And anyway, let's get right to it. But before that, really quick, I just want to go ahead and say that if you want to vote for your own All-Stars, make sure to go to the NBA app or NBA.com. They're having All-Star voting right now. You can vote once a day. You pick 5 players from the Eastern Conference, 5 players from the Western Conference. You can pick literally anyone in the league, and you can even pick different people. Like as you can see on the screen, I picked Curry, Lillard, Trae Young, Bradley Beal. I picked LeBron James, Giannis Antetokounmpo, but you can pick literally anybody. You can pick 5 people from the Western Conference, 5 people from the Eastern Conference. 3 of them have to be in the front court. 2 of them have to be in the back court. But still, I think that you should participate because the more votes, the merrier. Anyway, let's get to the video. So I think it's only right if we start with the starters on who I think is going to be a starter this year. Now, only 10 people can start, but technically 8 of the All-Stars can be selected, with the 2 captains automatically going to be starters. So if my prediction is correct, with LeBron James and Giannis being the captains, they're automatically starters. And the starters, I think, out of the people that I chose are going to be starters, is I'm going to put the names up on the screen right now. Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, James Harden, Joel Embiid, Pascal Siakam, and Kyrie Irving. Alright, so getting to the draft, I just assume that LeBron James is going to get the first pick just because that's just usually what he does. LeBron usually gets the first pick of the starters and Giannis the reserves. But I think that LeBron James, just like he did last year, will pick Anthony Davis with his first pick because he's on the same team as him. I just feel like that's just how it will go down. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I also added the team. I don't know if that's important or not, but I just decided to add them at the last second. Anyway, Team Giannis, knowing LeBron James and doing an All-Star draft before with him, where he picked this guy first a couple times, he knows that Kevin Durant is the guy that LeBron usually is his first, but since AD's on his team, he kind of has to pick him. So Giannis, being smart, will pick Kevin Durant to go to Team Giannis. Then LeBron James, I feel like he's going to try to do like a similar pattern to last year, where I think he's going to try to keep it LA. So I think that LeBron James is going to take Kawhi Leonard, and I think that Kawhi Leonard and LeBron will do great just like they did last year. Then Giannis Antetokounmpo, thinking what to do. He needs a good shooter or a good guard. So he is between Curry and Kyrie Irving because he doesn't want someone that's not going to be a selfish person and not pass the ball and just dribble the whole time, and James Harden. So he decides to pick up Stephen Curry because he's played with him in the All-Star game before and he knows what he is capable of. LeBron James, thinking about his decisions, thinks, okay, well, just for fun, let's go ahead and reunite let's play with my teammate again from a couple years ago in 2016 with the Cavs, and he picks Kyrie Irving which kind of shocks some people, honestly. Giannis Antetokounmpo thinking, okay, he probably needs to get a big man because he can't play it by himself, so he decides to take Joel Embiid with the next pick. And then LeBron James, with the decision between James Harden or Pascal Siakam, thinks that he already has enough big men with Kawhi, AD, and himself, and he needs a good shooter to go along with Kyrie Irving, so he decides to take James Harden. And then by default, Giannis Antetokounmpo takes Pascal Siakam, which honestly is an amazing addition, knowing that you have a fantastic big man starting five with only like one guard. But it's okay because I feel like Kevin Durant can also play the shooting guard position. So the starting fives right now for Team LeBron are, I believe it will go something like point guard Kyrie Irving, shooting guard James Harden, small forward LeBron, power forward Kawhi, and center Anthony Davis. I feel like that's what it will be. And then for Team Giannis, this was actually a little more challenging, but I feel like it'd be point guard Stephen Curry, shooting guard Kevin Durant, small forward Pascal Siakam, power forward Giannis Antetokounmpo, and center Joel Embiid. Next up, we're going to go ahead and talk over the reserves. So, Giannis will get the first pick of the reserves like he did last year. That's just what I'm assuming. So, I think that Giannis Antetokounmpo will pick Chris Middleton, the same reason that LeBron picked AD. They're on the same team, so he, just out of respect and stuff. But, yeah, I think Chris Middleton will go to Team Giannis 100% if he's an all-star. So, yeah, I think Chris Middleton will go to Team Giannis. LeBron James thinking, okay, what additions can I add to this team? Or, who can I have coming off the bench that will be a beast? And then he's going to say, it's time. It's Dame time. So, I think that I think LeBron James will take Damian Lillard. Giannis Antetokounmpo thinking, okay, I already have, enough big men and, forwards, so I need to get a couple guards. So he's thinking, who is a good shooter, or just a good guard all around. And so then Giannis Antetokounmpo, he decides to take Trae Young, and he decides to take him, and that's an amazing addition to the team. Then LeBron James saying, okay, who should I add to the team that's going to help Damian Lillard off the bench? So he's between Bradley Beal and Luka Doncic, and he goes, okay, I'm going to take Luka Doncic. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo needs a good scorer, so he goes with the guy that's averaging the most points per game in Bradley Beal. LeBron James, you already know he wants his boy. You already know he wants his guy, Ben Simmons. So you already know he has to kind of take Ben Simmons. It's his guy. Giannis Antetokounmpo realizing, okay, you know what? It's okay because we could just play big. It's okay to play big. It doesn't matter. So he decides to take Bam Adebayo. And I think that is a great pick, honestly. LeBron James realizing that he probably needs some more size added to his team. So he goes, okay, I'm going to take Nikola Jokic, the Joker. Giannis Antetokounmpo still needs a couple guards and stuff. So he needs a good shooting guard to go with Trae Young and Bradley Beal. He needs another good shooter. So he's between Devin Booker, Kemba Walker, and Donovan Mitchell, because he already passes up Jimmy Butler, Jason Tatum, and Rudy Gobert. He already has enough size on his team. So he needs to get another good guard. So he decides to take Devin Booker, a young guy who can shoot threes. He can shoot it from very deep. So I think that is a great pick. Then Team LeBron, realizing that they need a couple size because they don't really have that many good guards, they go, okay, we're going to take Jimmy Butler. And I think that is a fantastic pick, Jimmy Butler. Then Giannis Antetokounmpo needs another guard. He's between Donovan Mitchell, Kemba Walker. So he decides to take Kemba Walker, which honestly, this was actually pretty hard for me. I was actually between Kemba Walker and Jason Tatum on who we should pick, on who Giannis should pick for his next pick. But I think Kemba Walker is a better addition. Then LeBron James decides he's trying to get some more size on his team. So he's between Jason Tatum and Rudy Gobert. So he goes, okay, you know what? We're going to take Jason Tatum. So we can also have a shooter that's also a big man, so we can have it all. Then Giannis is between Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, and he decides to take the center, the guy that's going to get blocked off the bench. So he decides to take Rudy Gobert, and then by default, LeBron James takes Donovan Mitchell. And you know what? In case you want to see the teams, the second link in the description will be the Google document that I have. There's actually a picture on the screen right now of the teams. What I'm allowing you guys to do is you guys can go on it and you guys can look at it, show your friends, and so that's pretty much all. And then thank you guys for watching today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to please hit that like button and make sure to also subscribe to the channel because it will mean a lot. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye.
1, 2, 3, let's go. Rolls Royce truck, but my winners ain't tinted. Trap house jumping like a winner's or a dentist. You ain't stopping at the